Hello there, my name is John McCarthy, and let me be the first to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. And here we go. It's a tricky course. That is an understatement. We are at Oakmont Country Club. All right, let's crack into it. I think this one will land in the fairway. Okay, next on the tee.
Wow, powerful stuff, my friend.
Okay, let's launch this next tee shot. What do you say? Work for you. Okay, let's see what you got here. Well done. All right, this one's around 155 yards from the pin. And there's a bit of a downslope around the pin. You got to be careful of that. Heading for the green. That'll play pin high, well judged. And second shot here on the first. I think we have the right club here. Solid approach there, pin high. All right, nice approach on that one. And this one's about 85 yards to the pin. That'll do for the approach. 13 feet left to the hole. And this putt is going uphill and breaking to the right. Ooh, wish I could have given you that one. Sink this and you'll pull down a birdie. I think this one's breaking to the left. No, that was tough. It's a little bit too hard on that one. 3 feet to go. Hopefully the birdies are out there. We're starting things off at even par. Okay, time to head over to the next hole. And we are getting off on the right foot here today. Starting off under par. I love it. All right, have a good tee shot. We're on the par 4 second hole.
And that was a tee shot.
All right, let's let her fly. Let's go. That's unfortunate. All right, next up. Well, looking forward to this hole. You know, this is very, very sandy in this. Nicely played. All right, from the fairway bunker. Let's see how this goes. Here's our second shot on hole number 2. Okay, we're leaving that sand behind us in a distant pass. Let's grab the putter. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, careful on this one. We're in the rough. Ah, chip was close. That chip was pretty close. This one's 10 feet away. Sort of straight to start out with this one, and then it goes a bit to the left. Ooh, almost drained that one for the birdie. This putt is 9 feet away. It looks like this one's breaking to the left. Oh my. All right, let's get a birdie and get out of here. What do you say? Okay, just a few more inches to go. Just inches to the hole. Okay, we're moving on. Let's get this next hole. And after that one, looks like 2 under is the score to beat. Let's see what this third hole has in store for us. All right, let's go. Yeah, that'll work. All right, bombs away. Let's hit that fairway. Okay, next, let's see what you got. Little play. Okay, this is about 160 or so to the pin. Might be going a bit long here. And here's your second shot here on the third. Might be a bit long. Okay, setting up here about 140 to the pin. Oh, that'll work. Nice approach. And second shot here on the third. Approach shot worked out just fine. Okay, setting up here on the green side rough. Great chip shot there, pure. That's pure. This is what our third shot's looking like. Way to chip that one close. Well done. And if you can sink this, it's a birdie for you. Yikes, that went right by. Lining up for the 13-foot putt. And just a slight little break in this one to the left, I think. Birdie, putt, and everything, wasn't it? All right, nice 3-footer to deal with. Wouldn't that be nice to save par on this one? Okay, let's head to the next. And that putt will go. Okay, after that one, the score to beat is 2 under. Okay, par 5 for this fourth hole. Well done. Okay, next on the tee. Well done. And here we go. You're up next. All right, let's let this one go. Oh dear, look at that go. And here's our second shot on the fourth. Ooh, look at you. Putting for eagle here. That'll do nicely. And second shot here on the fourth. I'll take that. Okay, this is about 240 yards or so from the pin. Oh no, brutal. From here, who knows what could happen, but I'm eager to find out. Sinking this will take you to 4 under. Swung this way out to the right. Let's see it turn back. All right, 19 feet to the cup. And this putt's moving to the left and up the hill. Well, this one's looking good so far. All right, got most of the way there. Here's a putt for eagle. Look at this one start way out to the right. Just a little too much pace on that one. All right, you've got about 6 feet here. All right, let's tap this in and move to the next. And just tapping that in. And the leader is sitting at -3 right now. Okay, fifth hole, par 4. Well, that's too bad. Okay, next on the tee. Well, I hope you can hold on to the fairway. All right, interested to see what you have in store for us here. There's a good one. And next on the tee. All right, and we have rolled into the second cut here. This one's about 100 yards out. And that will play. Thank you very much. And there we go. Nice little approach shot. This could be good. Nailing another approach. Nice. I'm okay with that. 4 under par if you can sink this right here. This one looks like it's turning left to right down the hill. Just a little too much power. Oh! Okay, here's your look at birdie. Just a little bit aggressive there. A little bit too firm on that one. Okay, here's a 4-foot putt for us. And for the par. Three under is the top score of the group. We've made it to the 6th hole. Ooh, might be a bit long here. Sometimes I get ahead of myself. I'll be the first to admit it. You know what? You're on the green, so congratulate yourself. Here we go. Next on the tee. This one might be a little too much. And let's see what you do off the tee here. Come on, ball, fight! Good job. Here's our second shot on this 6th hole.
Oh, the chip slide.
Ooh, nice little chip on that one. Here's a look for birdie. This one's going hard to the right. Here's a 9-foot putt. Okay, this to save our par. Let's do this. Oh! This one's just a 5-footer. You're gonna want to sink this one. This to save your par. And the putt drops. And the score to beat, -3 at the moment. Okay, we've got a par 4 ahead of us on the 7th. What happened there? And next. Okay, there you go. All right, bombs away. Let's see what happens here. Let's go. Oh my goodness, that is a display of power. And next. My goodness, you got a hold of that one. And we're setting up here about 210 or so from the pin. This could be slightly too strong. And here's our second shot on the 7th. This one might be a little long. Well, you can't hit them all. And this is around the 190 mark. Oh, come on, sit for us, ball. What are you thinking? What are you thinking out of this fairway bunker? Let's see what you got. And from that lie, that'll work just nicely. Okay, careful on this one. We're in the green side rough. Ooh, bad break. Okay, we're nestled on into this green side rough, it would appear. Oh, just missed the old chip there. Let's see how you do from the green side rough. Oh, close there with the chip. And if you can sink this, that'll be birdie. It looks like this one's breaking right to left. And this is your look at par. Okay, we could save par here with this putt. Here we go. Drop this and save that par. Okay, well putt. Now let's move on. And after that one, it is 3 under for the top score in the group. Okay, par 3 on the 8th. Okay, you're up. Well, that was never going to be good. Okay, next. Good job. Oh, let's see what you can do on this one. Ooh, came on to that one. Look at it go. Okay, let's do this. Let's get out of this bunker and on our way. This one from the bunker might be a bit much. Good job out of the sand. Well done. And here we are, just in this greenside rough. All right, if you can get this to go, it is yeah, it's worth celebrating. We'll put it that way. This one's way out there. Let's see what goes down. Starting this one out pretty good. All right, that'll work from that distance. Sink this and you get down to 3 under par. Uh-oh, we're not on the green anymore. Well judged on that one. All right, we've got this left for par. I think we got a bit of a tilt to the right on this putt. Oh, no. And this one's for your par. Here comes a 3-footer. This will be for bogey. Ooh, never like leaving those short. Okay, that putt's done. There you go. And the leader now sitting at 2 under par. Well, let's let this fly here on the 9th. Sweet. Well, this should be fun. Let's see what happens here. Okay, let's send it. I approve. Okay, next on the tee. Yeah, that'll play. And this one's about 190 or so to the pin. Might be a little too much power into this one. And turns out you're on the green. So good stuff. I hope you dialed in a bit of backspin on this one. Safely on the green. All right, this one's about 175 from the pin. That's a safe shot. And here's our second shot on the 9th. Great work. Nice approach on that one. 25 feet from the cup. This one is going downhill and I think a little bit to the left. Oh. Lining this one up at 21 feet. Oh yeah, starting this one way out to the right. A little bit too much power into that putt. Sinking this will take you to 3 under. Setting this one up about 8 feet out. Come on, ball. And you've got this left for par on this one. This one's just 3 feet. And that putt safely in its home. And that'll drop. And it is 2 under for our leader at the moment. Okay, we're starting the back 9 of this course with a par 4. And up next, that couldn't be what you intended, but yeah, we'll deal with it. Well, let's see what you got. All right, we might be able to chase this one out. That fairway has a down slope up at the landing area. I think we're heading to the fairway with this one. And this shot's about 110 yards to the pin. Nice stroke. We're on the green. Okay, this is in the light rough. This shouldn't be too bad. Way to go out there, champ. Let's get out of this. This is a little spinachy for my liking. Nothing wrong with that. See what you have on the second shot here on the 10th. Nice work. That was some good golf. Here we go. Birdie putt. I think this one's going left to right. Oh, too bad. Here's an 11-footer. It's breaking to the left, I think. No, that's going to wind up short. Here we go, birdie putt. This one's breaking left to right. Oh, brutal. And here's an 8-footer for us. Bit long on that one. Oh, man. I guess bogey it is here. Okay, next hole coming up. Okay, let's drain this and get our par. All right, give it a tap. All right, let's move on to the next. Okay, 2 under par is a score to beat out there today. Okay, setting up on a short par 4 today. Good shot. All right, you're next. Well, I hope for your sake this holds the fairway. All right, this one just barely snuck into that light rough. Oh, man, you launched that. All right, let's go. Let's launch this one out there. There we go. Good shot. All right. This is about 120 yards or so from the pin. Setting up here in the first cut of rough. Okay, on the green safely. Okay, coming out of the rough here. Yeah, this one's coming out of the rough, and I don't know if it's going to make it. Well, that approach kind of missed the mark a little bit. Nice shot. That'll do. Okay, and from the greenside bunker, let's nestle this one in nice and close. And you've got quite a distance left to the hole, but you know what? You got out of that bunker. I'm happy with that. And this is your look at birdie. This one starts off pretty straight, I think, and then heads to the right. Oh, this one's starting out okay. All right, maybe next putt we can drop it. Good luck here. I would love to see us sink this one. It's a big one. There you go. Nothing wrong with that putt. This putt is for birdie. This putt's going uphill, and I think it's going to the right as well. Oh, look at this thing. Continuing on its line. Oh, no! How dare you? How dare you do that to me? And here's a 13-footer. Oh, yeah. I'll take it. I'll take it. All right, let's grab this bogey and move on. Here we go. Tapper on in, and we'll head on to the next hole. And tapping in for par. Okay, after that one, the score to beat is 2 under. And stepping onto the tee now on the 12th hole. We got a par 5 on this one. Okay, let's see what you do here. Okay, give this a smash. Good job. All right, you're up. Let's see what you can do. This one's looking like a fairway finder. And this one off the downslope. This is going to get some extra yards. Here's our second shot on the 12th. Well, that won't do, will it? There's a green and under regulation for you. Pat yourself on the back. Okay, second shot here on the 12th. Well done. Back into the fairway. Good stuff. This one's your third. That green slopes away from us a little bit. Got to be careful we don't go too far. A little wayward on that approach. All right, time to get on out of this dirty old bunker. That's a great use of the downslope here before the green. Let's see what happens. Okay, you're putting now. That's about all I can say about this long putt coming up. And we're almost putting here. We're on the green side rough. Let's get out of this green side rough cleanly. Hey, I'm liking that one. Nice chip. Okay, we're setting this one up. It's extremely far from the cup as well, so let's try to get this maybe within 5 feet or so, and we'll call that a win. This one's 23 feet away. All right, starting this one way outside the left of the hole. 3 under par if you sink this. This one seems to be tilting left to right. Ooh, just missed. All right, let's go. This one for the par. This one's just a 4-foot putt. Great way to bounce back. Nice birdie on this one after that bogey on the last. Oh, just a tap in here. And the leader now sitting at 2 under par. And teeing this one up on hole number 13. This could be a bit long. Let's see how it goes. Nice. All right, next up. Safe approach. Nice. Okay, let's see what you got here. Nothing wrong with that. Safely on the green. Okay, next, let's see what you got. There you go. That's what you want. And here's our second shot on the 13th. Ooh, nicely done on the chip shot. Sink this, you can move down to 3 under. And this one's just slightly going to the right. Oh, it's getting there. Good work. 5th birdie today. Let's have another one. Here's a 14-foot putt. This one's breaking left to right, going downhill. This putt's going. And there we go. Dropping it in for the bird. Okay, here's a 12-foot putt. And yep, that is gonna work. Good job there. And for the par. Okay, safely home with that putt. And the leader is sitting at -3 right now. 14th hole coming up. We got a par 4 for this one. Okay, next on the tee. That'll do. All right, and next up. Looking forward to see what you do here. Oh my, absolute power on that drop. All right, here's our second shot on the 14th. Great work on the approach. You saw that one, didn't you?
Oh, so close.
Setting up here, greenside rough.
Oh, it almost.
Good luck on your second shot here on the 14th.
Come on, come on.
Okay, sinking this will take you down to 4 under par. This one's breaking pretty hard to the right.
Oh.
12 feet to go. I think we got a left to right break here. Oh, that was supposed to be a birdie. And 5 feet left to go. No, that was tough. It's a little bit too hard on that one. Good luck here. This is for par. All right, let's head to the next. There we go. Okay, let's tap this one on in and move on our way. And the top score in this group is currently -3. Okay, a longer par 4 on this hole.
Oh, just smashed it.
Here we go. Next on the tee. Yeah, that's unlucky. All right, let her fly. Let's see it. Oh, that was spicy off the tee. Okay, next on the tee. And this one's about 210 from the pin. Looks like this one's heading for the green. Good shot out there. Nicely played. You'll be all right there. This one's about 195 out. Good stuff. Setting up here just in the first cut. Well, I think this one's found the dance floor. Okay, that almost went down. 14 feet to the cup from here. I think this one's moving to the right. Oh, almost. You'd only be one over par if you sink this. Looks like this one will break a bit to the left. A little too hard. All right, this is for the bird. Just, yeah, a little too much on there. And as that drops in the hole, that's your 6th birdie today. Okay, let's see what we can do on the next hole. Okay, the best score in the group currently sitting at -4. Okay, let's see what you can do here on the par 3 16th. Oh, this one might need to sit. Well, it turns out you'll be just fine. You're on the green. You do have a lot of work to do, though. All right, let's go. Okay, let's see what you can do off of this tee. This one's looking good. Oh my. Oh, good work out there. You found the green there, and that's understating it. And here's our second shot on the 16th. Well, it's going right down the road. And here you go. This for the birdie. Okay, not a bad effort from that distance. Hopefully you get the right pace on this one. It is extremely long. This one's starting way out to the right side. Not a bad result from that distance. 5 feet to go. Oh, here we go, par putt. Here we go. Let's save par on this one. This one's just a 3-foot putt. Oh my, that's slightly embarrassing. Just a tap in on this one. And the best score in the group is -4 at the moment. And the 17th hole is a par 4. Look at this, drive in the green, and got a putt for eagle coming up. That's all right. Okay, let's rip this out into the fairway. Ouch. And let's see what you do off the tee here. Well, this could maybe roll its way into the rough, possibly. We're in the deep stuff. You might need a club or two extra on this shot. Well, that'll do for now. Setting up here in the rough, and it's a deep lie. No two ways about it. Oh my, almost in there. Here we go, greenside rough. We got this. And for a score of 6 under on the round, if you sink this. Looks like this putt goes downhill to the right. See how you do with this 13-foot putt. Ooh. Here we go. This is for birdie. Just a little bit aggressive there. 5-foot putt here. Oh man, that could have been better, I think, but maybe a birdie on the next hole. Okay, moving on. And this putt is for your birdie. Let's do this. And that putt will drop. Okay, 5 under is the best score at the moment. All right, hole number 18, ready to go. Well, this tee shot should work. Okay, time to send it. Good shot. Have a good tee shot. That was well played. And here we go. You're up next. That was a good one. Okay, this one's around 170 yards out. All right, we'll take that. Time for our second shot here on number 18. This one's coming into the green. The distance dialed in on that one, pin high. Oh, you're gonna like that, won't you? This one's about 110 yards from the pin. And it looks like there's an upslope around the pin. Don't want to leave this short. Want to make sure we get it there. Shot's coming towards the green nicely. This one's from around 9 feet. This one starts off pretty straight and then should turn to the left. Just a little too much pace on that one. Oh, come on. This one's a short 3-foot putt. Three feet left. And ending your round with a par putt. Well done. All right, I'm going to head on my way here. I had a lot of fun with you out there on the course. Thank you for playing. We'll see you again soon.